Hi, fifth graders. Today we're going to be learning how to play Workplace 3C, which is round and add tenths. Just like the name says, we're going to practice rounding decimals and then adding decimals that have digits in the tenths place. Let's get started. When you play this game, you'll need to decide who's the red player and who is the blue player. If you can't decide, you can roll the dice, and whoever gets the highest number can be red because they'll go first, and whoever gets the lowest number will be blue. They will go second. So as you can see, I've got all these whole numbers on my number line, and I've got some halves on there too. We're going to use those to help us figure out where to round our number. So when I rolled the dice, I got a 4 and I got a 6. So I get to decide as the red player if I want to play the decimal 4 6/10, or if I want to play 6 4/10. Since this is the first roll, it really doesn't matter, but I am trying to get the highest number possible, so I'm going to choose 6 4/10. So when I add all my numbers up, that's going to be a pretty high number. So as we can see, I marked it on the number line. 6 4/10 is going to round down to 6.0. So underneath 6.0 or 6 0/10, I've written my number, which was 6 4/10. Okay, so now it is blue player's turn, and I'm going to follow the exact same steps that I did before. So I'm going to roll my dice. I got a 3 and a 7. So that means I can play 3 7/10, or I can play 7 3/10. Just like before, I'm trying to get the largest number when I add all of them together. So I'm going to go with my higher number. So my 7 3/10 is going to have a larger value. And so when I mark that on the number line, I can see that's closer to 7 0/10. So I'm going to write 7 3/10 underneath. All right, so we're going to play round 2. Our goal is to play until every single box underneath is filled in. So it's a red player's turn. So I'm going to roll my dice. I got 5 6/10. So I can either play, I rolled a 5 and a 6, so I can play 5 6/10, or I can play 6 5/10. Now wait a minute, let's look at this. 5 6/10 would round to 6, so I can't play that one because I've already got a number there. But 6 5/10 would round to 7, and I can't play there because blue has one in there. So if that happens to you, that means that we lose a turn. So now it's going to be blue player's turn again. So I'm going to speed up the video as we play through the game. Our goal is to play until all of the boxes beneath the decimals are filled in. So I'm going to speed it up, and you'll be able to watch my strategy as I fill in all of the blanks below, skipping if I cannot play in either box. Okay, so now that we've filled in every box on our number line, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add all of our values together. So all of the blue players' boxes I'm going to add together, and all of the red players' boxes I'm going to add together. Now it's going to want us to predict who's going to have the higher amount, and I predict that the blue player is going to have the higher amount. The reason that I'm predicting that is because the blue player has a lot of the values closer to the end of my number line, so the larger values. So I'm going to speed up the video as I add together the red player's scores and the blue player's scores. Okay, so after adding my scores up, my red player's total is 15 7/10, and my blue player's total is 38 8/10. So blue is my big winner today. Want to add an extra challenge? You can have your partner choose which digit goes in the ones place and which goes in the tenths place. So if you roll a 3 and a 2, your partner can choose whether you play 3 and 2 tenths or 2 and 3 tenths. Have fun!